Ladies and gentlemen, the ringmaster you've grown to love. It's the Greg Who Show. Tonight, Drew Marshall brings his radio personality to your TV screen. And then, Derek Jordan, a.k.a. Direct, will be bringing his radio hit song, You Choose. And we do like to hear from our viewers, so please send your emails to The Greg Who Show at yahoo.ca. Now, on with the show.
Once again, I am proving that I'm definitely a white man that can't dance, but my band is amazing. And I gotta tell you a joke. I'm gonna try and tell a joke because people say that I should be a comedian because I'm doing a variety show, but I smash all those stereotypes. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Greg.
Greg? Who?
That's as good as it gets. But I have a wonderful, funny man with me tonight, Mr. Drew Marshall from Joy 1250. Give it up for Drew Marshall. Speaking of intros...
Don't touch my hand.
Oh, sorry. Can I touch your water? I wouldn't drink from that. We've had too many guests drink from that already.
I noticed I didn't get a full cup. Kind of a budget you're running here, man.
Don't talk about my budget. But speaking of budget, if you'd like to be a sponsor or a donor, call Bob, 416-998-1599. The Greg Who Show at yahoo.ca.
Excuse me, isn't it about me right now?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Well, to tell you the truth, I know absolutely nothing about you. You're on Joy 1250, which is like a huge radio station, and you're like the big man, Mr. Talk Show host.
Yeah.
From 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock?
Even 5.
And how did you get a job like that? Can I get a job like that?
Well, from what I've seen so far, yes.
Yeah. Are you sure?
It's AM and it's Christian radio.
Oh, what are you saying?
I'm not saying anything, man.
And as Dave Carroll said, CTS, television you can believe in.
Are you flogging products already? Is it time for me to do that?
Yes.
Well,
yes,
the reason I'm on the show is I'd like to I have a DVD here that which camera is this the one?
Yeah. Well,
this is my mom and dad, Mr. and Mrs. Maines. And I did much better when they put me in foster care, so I'm okay now, folks.
Are your name Ron then?
Yeah, Ron's a good guy, actually.
You met him personally?
Yeah, I know all the Mainses.
All the Mainses.
I'm part of the Christian Mafia, man.
What are you saying? There's some nepotism going on in Christianity?
If I knew what it meant. Yeah.
I can't spell it, so that makes it easy.
You are wired, aren't you? You are just, your upper lip is sweating.
Yeah, well, it's hard to get a makeup artist that daps me down.
We need the big poof.
I'm not the big poof.
That's not what I meant. Yeah.
What did you mean?
Yeah. So listen, good show you got going here. How can I talk about me or what? Did these make me look smart?
I was ready for you to interview me. I was going to try and make this like give you nothing to work with, and since you're Mr. Talk Show, that you were going to spearhead this interview.
Yeah, okay, so.
That good?
That works real well, but I realize we're just wasting time. So, hi, I'm Drew Marshall, and I have a radio program, and my parents are very proud of me these days.
And did you take a course in the art?
No, I didn't. No, in the art of. I grew up in a funeral home. It was always one-sided.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I know a hairdresser that started a company that worked for funeral homes. Hair you can die for.
Yeah, seriously? That's not good, yeah.
That's not funny.
No, not at all. But I had some kickin' Halloween parties, man.
What do you do again?
I grew up in a funeral home, I'm telling you. Yeah, so anyway, start asking me some questions. You got cue cards there, go for it. What do you got?
No, see, my knock-knock joke?
That was it?
Yeah, that was.
You had a cue card for that?
Look, Drew Marshall.
Okay,
No, I actually
let me show you the information he's got on me here, folks. Here's the research he's done.
I actually did read your bio.
Is the red light, which one tells me that I'm...
Just look at him.
Over here? Thank you. All right. Yeah. Look, there it is, folks. That's the research this man has done. Hardest working man in show business.
That's why we're beginning to outline and color on your screen the Canadian identity.
Yeah.
You're supposed to outline it, and I'm supposed to cut. I don't know what I'm saying.
All right.
So I read something in your bio that you went to a teen ranch, you got saved, and then you
got saved. There's a phrase I love.
Yeah,
eh?
and then you were in
Let's
an
use the word
incorporation,
secular
you were
too.
surprised, and then you wanted to test God's faith, so you just took your kids and went in a car and
Went to Australia.
went to Australia
In a car.
and then you ended up.
How's that research going?
And then you ended up doing this.
Yeah.
On radio. You've got a face for radio.
I do. Yeah,
was bad, eh?
that's not good.
Good thing I asked you if I could offend you.
Yeah. No, we did. We went to Australia. It was greatest 5 years of our lives. We did. We packed up the house and put everything into storage. And I took my 2 kids and the wife, and we went to Australia and said, okay, no job, no place to live, nowhere to go, and said, prove it, prove you exist, man. Well, I didn't say man to God, but, Lord. Yeah.
Did you just blaspheme?
I think I did. Pardon me. He's already hot. He's like, this is going to deflect the lightning bolt that comes down.
So tell us about this talk show at Joy 1250, because there might be some people.
No, not now. Nobody wants to tune in now, big guy. Not after this. Right there.
Well, basically, there might be some people like my show. They're like, "What's this Greg Who show?" There might be people that say, "Drew Marshall show. Who's this guy?"
Yeah, 3 parts. That's my Australian accent coming through. 3 parts to our show. I interview prominent people about their spiritual lives. Mm-hmm. I interview normal people about their screwed up spiritual lives, and then I open up the phone lines to talk back questions. We talk about issues the church doesn't.
Your job, and my job sounds exactly the same, except for I don't open up telephone lines.
And I interview prominent people.
So tell us about the...
You interview me.
Oh, you just insulted the guests, not me.
No, it was all about me. Yeah.
So tell us about some of the guests that you've had on your show.
Sure. Name drop: B.B. King, James Brown, Kathy Lee Gifford, Radar from MASH, Randy Travis last week.
I have a friend, Corey Haim, dated Radar's daughter.
Really?
Yeah. Do you know who Corey Haim is?
No.
No idea. No, I'm trying to name drop.
No.
It's not working.
No. Yeah, didn't work real well. We have 30 seconds left.
1 minute and 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Well, if you're anything like Dave Carroll, you'll take that tennis ball and either stick it in your mouth or any other...
Orifice? You were going to say the word orifice, weren't you? But you had the filter on and I didn't. I am the only show on Christian radio that has a disclaimer at the front of it.
And what is the disclaimer?
The opinions expressed in this show are not part of the station's.
Oh, I thought it was more like, please, if you're a nursing mother, refrain from watching this show.
Yeah, except it's radio. Back to that research again, right there. You can't watch my show, okay?
I was sort of trying to plug my show.
Golly.
30 seconds, take us out to commercial. It's your job. I'm nothing.
Sure. Well, one thing I want people to understand about this man is that he and I met at the clinic, and our test results came back positive. So we've got a really quite a camaraderie here.
Get out of here. We'll be right back. Take us out of here quick.
If you have ever wondered what it would be like to change a career, or if you have ever wanted to touch lives and communities and even nations, and if you can speak English, you can be working and getting paid for it, you can be evangelizing at the same time, become an ESL teacher.
4 days from when I graduated, I obtained my first job.
The course not only taught me how to teach English, but it really gives you a good framework on how to teach anything in general in life.
I really enjoyed the program.
It totally changed my life.
The world is coming to Toronto, and if you have a heart for harvest and touching lives and changing people, this is a great opportunity. Become an ESL teacher, and our course, the Teaching English as a Certificate course, will equip you, and we are certain that you will go out there confident and be a good teacher and make a difference in the world.